Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jessica, and I just wanted to hop on here and say, thank you so much to everyone who has supported me and pushed me to this point. Both you and I have been wanting me to do this for quite some time, and a lot of you guys actually voted on my Instagram for me to do a get to know me video, but it was either a get to know me video or a makeup tutorial, and your girl did both. So I am gonna go ahead and show you guys how to get this look while also answering some of the questions you guys had sent in to me and give you a little bit of my background and history. If there's anything else you guys would like to see from me, of course, let me know down below. Hit the subscribe button and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, for starters, I am going to go ahead and use the Ole Henriksen Banana Eye Bright Cream. Sorry you can't really see, I'm just using my iPhone to record this, so you're not going to be able to get the best quality. But I am just going to go ahead and then I'm also going to go ahead and prime my face with, again, Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. Then I will be using the L'Oreal Paris Invaluable 24-hour Fresh Wear. That has become my absolute favorite foundation. I was using the L'Oreal Invaluable Pro Matte, which you can see I'm pretty much out of that as well. That is definitely something that I used all the time until they came out with this one. Then I decided to go ahead and switch over to this, and I've been in love ever since. I have not even gone back to the Pro Matte. I have a feeling I'll probably go back to the Pro Matte towards winter time when it starts to get a little bit colder. I tend to really like that foundation during that time, and I'm really happy that I have found this one for the summer because it does also have the 25 SPF. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do 3 pumps, or 2 pumps actually, on the back of my hand, and then I just use my beauty blender. And I am going to go ahead and get started with some of the questions that you guys had for me. Thank you to everyone who sent me questions on my Instagram. That was really great. I really appreciate it. One of the first questions I had, of course, I'm just going to go ahead and give you some of the basics. Some of you don't know me. My name is Jessica. I am 24 years old. I currently live in the Bay Area, and I was born and raised here. I've lived here my whole life. My grandparents actually were the ones who raised me, so I've been living with them. And if some of you don't know, you should follow me on Instagram and follow my business Instagram as well, which is actually a floral company. I am just right now just a floral pop-up shop. My company's name is Honey's Floral Shop. And actually my boyfriend helped me pick out that name, which was really great. It was something we kind of did together. One day we had sat down actually at a Starbucks, and he knew what I wanted to do, which, essentially obviously has to do with flowers, but this business is something that I really want it to grow into something much, much bigger than just a flower shop. And, this is just kind of a small step into that direction. Another question you guys asked me about my business was how did I become so passionate about flowers? I know that's crazy and such a weird thing, but I have been extremely passionate about flowers probably my whole life. As you can see, I even have them tattooed on my body. I just really enjoy the way that they make people happy. I love the way that someone's face lights up when they see my flowers and they just get so excited. I know they don't last very long, of course. That's the thing with flowers. I know that's a big reason as to why a lot of people don't like to buy flowers, but that in itself is, you know, the way I see it is, yeah, they may only last a very short time, but think about how happy and, you know, excited you were for that short period of time when you had gotten those. You know, that could last forever. That feeling anyways. And another question was, you know, how did I go about starting the company? So my friend Jessica owns a bake shop, and for Mother's Day she actually had a really great experience for me, was to participate in having my pop-up with her bake shop pop-up over at a brewery in Concord. And you know, if she hadn't given me that opportunity, I probably would have not even started the business this soon. It was all very fast for me. I probably only had a week, maybe 2 weeks to figure everything out to get this all set up for Mother's Day. You know, getting a business license and getting a seller's permit and, you know, getting everything, all of the, you know, not necessarily equipment, but equipment for it, like what buckets am I going to put them in and how am I going to get water to keep them fresh, everything of that sort. Like, it went so fast. But there was a million things put into play for that. But it was honestly one of the best experiences ever. It was amazing. I actually ended up selling out, which was crazy. It was so much fun. Like, I was so stressed out, but it was like an experience that I could live for forever. But I am gonna go ahead in with the new Instant Age Rewind eraser from Maybelline. As you guys can see, I am a pretty big drugstore product person at the moment. Like, I definitely have some higher end brand foundations and concealers that I love. Like, I really love, here it is, my NARS concealer. It is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. That is I really love that concealer, but I ran out, and this was just something that was easy for me to pick up. But another question that you guys had asked me was actually about makeup. And, you know, when did I get so passionate about makeup? You know, did I go to school for it? Am I a certified makeup artist? All of those questions were something else that you guys wanted me to answer for you in this video. And for starters, no, I am not a certified makeup artist. I definitely am just self-taught. I had an amazing experience when I was about, I think I was 18 or 19 at the time, that I got to work for MAC Cosmetics as a freelance makeup artist. And that experience in itself was incredible. I absolutely loved working for MAC. Honestly, have been thinking about going back to work for MAC lately. It was so much fun, and the girls that I worked with, you know, being a freelance makeup artist, that means you have to go to wherever they need you. So one day I was in San Francisco, the next day I was in Pleasant Hill, you know, the next week I was in Pleasanton, you know, everywhere in the Bay Area basically. You had to be willing to go if you were available. So it gave me the chance to go to school for what I was actually going to school for and get to do a job that I enjoyed while I was in school. They were so sweet and they were able to help me, and it was such a great experience. And like I said, I absolutely loved working for MAC. It is a company that I think will forever be around in the makeup industry. And but now there are so many other companies out there, it's so hard to keep track, honestly. But you know, back to the question, no, I am not certified. I am a self-taught makeup artist. I don't necessarily always do it on other people, but you know, I will. I've been out of practice for quite some time doing that because I haven't worked for MAC in about 5 or 6 years because I went to school for what I actually do now, which is I am a certified medical assistant. I absolutely love working in the medical field. I really didn't think I was going to end up there with my life. You know, I, right out of high school, wanted to go to school for fashion design or interior design. Like, I was all about the arts and design and visual communications and marketing. Like, that is where I originally wanted to go to school and what I originally wanted to do with my life. But you know, at 17, 18 years old, I went down to FITM, which is the Fashion Design Institute of Merchandising, and it is in San Francisco. And I was gonna go there straight out of high school. I actually had everything ready and prepared to basically start school. I had done my entrance essays, entrance projects. I had met with the school, met with the board of directors, board of the programs, you know, all of that. I had done all of that. And just one day I decided I didn't want to be in debt. I didn't want to go to school. You know, it was what they were asking for a 17, 18-year-old girl to pay and get loans for school. I was not about it. Like, I really, really wanted to go to school for that, but I also knew, like, fashion design and anything in the arts was gonna be a harder choice for me. It's a really hard industry to be in a hard career to have, and I just, like, could not picture myself doing that. So I decided to go to the medical field and be a medical assistant and see where that was gonna take me. And I actually really, really grew to love the medical field. I absolutely love helping people. That is another thing that I'm very, very passionate about. I want the world to be great, and I want everyone in it to be nice to each other. I'm like living in a fantasy over here. But that is something that I really, really want, and I love like spreading that as much as I can. So that is why I went into the medical field, and I do absolutely love it. And so I did go in and apply some bronzer, the Too Faced bronzer, and I used the shade Chocolate, which it does honestly smells like chocolate. And I just bought this new Sonia Cusack brush. It's just from Target. I needed a new blender brush and I did not have time to, or a blusher brush, I'm sorry. I did not have time to run over to Ulta. I was already at Target and realized that I needed it, and I've actually really been wanting to try this brand anyways. So I decided to pick it up, and it's actually become one of my favorite brushes. I really, really love it. And I already went ahead and applied that. Now I am just going to go ahead into my blush, which I've been using this Note Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in number 5 Desert Rose. I really, really like this blush. It just warms up my skin tone so nicely. And don't forget to smile at yourself every time you put blush on. You really want to get those cheekbones and those high points. I always dust a little over my nose. Dust some on top of my forehead. And then I go back in with my bronzer. I don't pick anything back up on the brush. I just kind of melt it and blend it in together with this brush. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows. I have been using the ColourPop Brow Boss pencil, and I use light brown. Just going to go ahead and comb them out. Then use the other end and go ahead and fill in my brows. Try and do soft flicks. What's crazy is that you guys have been wanting me to do YouTube for quite some time now. I've had a lot of people asking me to do videos and makeup tutorials, and you know, I have really been wanting to do this for quite some time too, but it is really hard. Like, you think you need to have all of this expensive special equipment, which honestly I think would make it a lot easier. Right now I am just recording on my iPhone 7 Plus, not even like the newest version iPhone, and I have always had a ring light in my room because I am big into makeup and it is something that I truly enjoy doing, so I do already have that. But when it's gonna come down to editing, it's really hard to edit on your phone, and I don't have a MacBook, so it's really hard to do all of those things. And you know, the biggest issue I have is, again, when it comes to editing, you have to sit here and watch yourself. I have probably recorded this video about, I can't even tell you, about 15 times within this week, trying to get this going for you guys, get this going for me. It's really hard to sit there and watch yourself and then have to edit it, and it is a very interesting thing to do, so I give props to the people who do it every day. It is not easy, you know. But it is something that I really, really want to do, and just like you guys, I want to continue to do this, and I'm gonna have to get past that. And for today's eyeshadow, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is shade Cashmere 360, and I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with that. You know what's crazy is that a lot of you guys are getting to know me, but I want to know some of you guys too. Like, who's gonna be watching these videos? Like, you guys really wanted to see this, and you really wanted me to do a get to know me. Like, a lot of you guys voted for that over my makeup tutorials, which I think it's a great idea to do a get to know me before I did a tutorial, but I did decide to do both. Sorry. But like, who's watching my videos? You know? Do you even live in the Bay Area? Like, what do you do for a living? Oh my gosh, like, that is something that I am like truly interested in. I really, really want to know, like, what do you guys do for a living? Like, I am trying to figure out where I want to go with my life. Like, what do you do? Is that something that I would be interested in? Like, I don't know. There are just so many different things out in the world, and I'm just trying to figure it out, okay? I'm trying to see what's out there. What are my options, you guys? Share with me. What can I do? What can I do here? I mean, I would love to make a living out of YouTube, but you know, that's probably gonna take some time. But I am gonna go in with the Shayla X ColourPop Proceed with Caution palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off with, my crease color is gonna be the shade Culture here at the bottom. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Sephora Fluffy Brush, blending brush. It looks like it is the Crease number 10 brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap that into the color like so, and start working that into my crease. I want to stay right on the brow bone, or right below the brow bone. I don't want to bring it up too far, and I don't want it to go down too far either. I want to keep it off the lid as much as possible. And I am just using sweeping motions. Hopefully that lighting is better for you guys. And I'm just gonna try and flick it out. Define the crease. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Same thing. You know, I was looking into like the top 10 like highest paying jobs in the world, and like, you know, what do they do, like jobs that you don't need a degree for. And there's some crazy jobs out there that I had no idea existed, and I have no idea how exactly I would even get into these businesses or those jobs, but my God, did they seem amazing. Like, did you know that you could be, what was it called, an island sitter? Like, you can go, someone pays you to go stay on their island, this entire island for yourself, I think it said like you could bring a partner or one other person, and you just like go take care of this island for like the season that the owner of the island is not there, and they will pay you to go be on an island by yourself. Like, what? Who comes up with this? Who comes up with this? How do I get into it? Let your girl know, cause I don't know, that sounds pretty fun to me. I don't know about you. Next I'm gonna go ahead into, let's see, what do I want to do? I'm gonna go ahead into maintenance, which is this burgundy color at the top here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC 221S. This is my absolute favorite brush. I could not live without this brush ever since I found it, and it is like the perfect detailing brush, but blender brush, but I don't even know how to describe it. It is just perfect. And I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lid by my lash line. See if I can zoom in. Nope. Okay. And you don't want to put too much product on the brush because you want to go ahead and build it up. You'd rather start lighter and then work your way up to where you want to go instead of start off darker and try and fix it. It's a lot harder that way. And I am just flicking it up into like a wing shape. And really trying to shade it out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and try and bring that up into the crease a little bit. Just ever so slightly. And you don't want to bring it all the way in. As you can see, I am just going towards the center of the eye and keeping it as close to the lash line in the center of the eye, and then towards the outside corner, I'm going to go ahead and just build it up there and work it ever so slightly into the crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a flat shader brush and apply Proceed into the inner corner and over the lid, but I'm going to go ahead and keep the outer corner and the crease. I'm going to keep it away from the crease, try and create a ever so slightly cut crease. Keep it nice and soft. I know a lot of you guys have seen me wear this look very similar, usually more brown, but I wear this look a lot. in a lot of my pictures on Instagram. So I thought this would be the perfect look to do for this tutorial. Just gonna go back in with that MAC brush and make sure that this is darkened up. I did not add any more product. I am just smudging it out with the product that is already on my eye. Making sure there are no super harsh edges. Like I said, I do want to keep this a little bit softer. Now I'm gonna pick up ever so slightly a little bit more of that maintenance color out of the palette and lightly cut the crease with it with that MAC brush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline with the Sephora waterproof crayon in the shade Coconut. I swear, as soon as I put mascara on, it's like I'm a whole different person. I'm like, damn, who that? Who is she? Whole nother girl, I swear. So I guess you could say that as a product that I truly love are lashes and mascara. Okay, so for lashes today, I did mention, I said I'm going to be using my girl Roxy has come out with her own lash line, which I am so proud of her. It is so amazing. Absolutely love her lashes. I have been wearing her lashes. I believe they're called Bruncheon. I've been using those since before Mother's Day. She came out with those and I absolutely love them. But finally she has sent me, this is her cute packaging, and then on the back has her Instagram, which is Foxy Roxy Lashes, and these are in this style Mimi. I have already cut them to my eye shape, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of adhesive. I use the Duo brush on adhesive, the clear one. And I wanted the glue to get a little bit tacky, so I am gonna let it dry a little bit and then apply. Roxy was also nice enough to even give me this cute little lash applicator. I always was using tweezers to apply my lashes, which is quite dangerous, especially if you've seen my tweezers. They are like the sharpest tweezers ever. I was using these to apply my lashes versus this. So thank you, Roxy, for sending me these. Alright, now we finally have the lashes on, and I absolutely love them. I think Mimi is my new style. I really was feeling Bruncheon, but I think Mimi is my new style. These are so fluffy, and honestly, feels like I have nothing on my eye. They're just so nice. I love these so much. Her lashes are so great. Now I am just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit. I'm gonna take a small MAC brush, detail brush, and I'm just gonna use the same shades I used on top, the shade Culture and the shade Maintenance. I'm gonna use both of those and blend out underneath the lash line. I want to try and stay away from the waterline as much as possible because I want to keep that bright with that coconut Sephora eyeliner. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take that mascara again and do a small coat on the bottom lashes. I don't ever like to go too crazy on the bottom lashes. My eyes are already big enough. I do not need to have them look any bigger. So we are pretty much done with this makeup look. Last thing I'm gonna do is just apply a highlighter. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Morphe fan brush. And I am using MAC. This is a limited edition holiday packaging. I love it. It's so cute. But I am just going to be using Whisper of Guilt, which is a highlight that they have all the time. This was just holiday packaging. And apply some on the fan brush. There we have it. And then I am just going to go ahead and apply, let's see, I will use ColourPop X I Love Sarai E, which is my favorite makeup artist. I absolutely love her. And I'm not going to even actually line my lips today, but I'm going to take one of her newest shades, which is Sueno de Coco. Can't even see it. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply. It is just a liquid lip. And there we have it. So that is the look for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I could honestly talk forever. Like I said, I redid this video about 20 times. I honestly, I can't even count how many times I redid this video. I'm definitely a little bit of a perfectionist, so I was trying to get it all situated for you guys. But I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I answered as many questions as I could. If you have anything that you guys want to see from me specifically, whether it be a makeup look or vlogs or fashion try-on hauls, like, girl, I am all about that lifestyle. I want it. I live for it. So if there is something specific that you guys want to hear from me or see from me, just go ahead and let me know down below. Click the subscribe button. Hit the little bell so you guys know when I release videos. I am going to try my best to do them every Wednesday, but I literally cannot make that promise because this is not my full-time job as much as I would love for it to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and link my Instagram for my business, which is Honey's Floral Shop, as well as my main page, which is J. Andrea. And if you guys have any other questions, just let me know, and thanks for watching.